open wide. It's time for Mr. T.
All right, so you guys know what time it is. It's 5:34, which means it's time to get going with this ridiculous stunt that Derek decided to throw at us on the air, by the way. So we could you couldn't say no. So this is the soup segment where we're going to read some crazy stories. Got a couple good ones for you if we can make it through. Now, why wouldn't we be able to make it through? Well, because sitting in front of us, we have some of the hottest sauce known to mankind. One of them's rated 11 out of 10. The hottest pepper in the world, Pepper X. And we're going to put some of it on a wing. I have it in front of me. I'm going to put a little bit on. I hope a little bit. I'm going to try. I'll show you when I pour it out, but I'm hoping just a little bit comes out. It looked pretty thick.
You've heard of the Carolina Reaper?
Yeah, it's hotter than that.
Pepper X is 3 times hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
Yeah.
2.693 million Scovilles. No, God!
Yeah. So I'm going to pour it on
we're
there.
We're going to do the hottest one, right?
Kind of the game plan for me anyway is get this thing down as quickly as possible. I got milk in front of me. I got a beer in front of me. I got water in front of me. I got chunky blue cheese. I'm not going chunky blue cheese. If I'm doing this, I'm going to do it.
I got water.
I'm not going chunky blue cheese.
I got milk, and I also have I have white bread here. I assume Tim brought it in. Mayonnaise Tim Webb with the white bread.
I absolutely did.
So we both got milk. I don't know that I have a strategy. I'm like a dude trying to make the team in preseason. I just want to prove the lights aren't too big.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the only problem, I wish I already touched this wing.
Can
but I should pick a smaller wing, but I'm going to just throw it on there.
Tim and Derek,
geez. Okay, that's probably...
Why don't you hand me some of that? Tim and Derek, what's your guys' plan here? What's the move?
Well, so I'll go first since this was my idea. And while you guys are doing this, you can apply the wing and everything and the sauce to the wing, and I'll go first. By the way, Tom.
Yes.
This is your last chance.
Yes.
You can back out of this if we talk Ayuk all day tomorrow.
I'm not going to show up then. I won't show up.
By the way, the hot sauces say keep out of reach of children. Use eat one
that's
drop
bad for all of us.
Eat one drop at a time.
Yeah, I would keep out of reach of the elderly too.
Yeah.
Now, is this Derek? You've seen this before. Is that enough? Is that enough of a? I'm guessing that is enough.
How about you show me
whatever you applied is fine. Yeah, that's more than good. Yeah,
I didn't need more than good.
How about me? Am I good?
Yeah,
that's good.
I think that's good.
Hey,
I think that's more than good too.
More than good. What?
To make you guys feel better on the show, Hot Ones, they get celebrities to do this every week.
Yep.
They eat this sauce, like ranging from pop singers to TikTok people.
Yep.
We all can handle this.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's just do it then.
All right. I'll go first, and I'll read a story right after. Okay, here we go.
Okay, you do it first.
Okay, I got a wing back here. I got the Pepper X, the last dab experienced on this wing, and I'm going to read a story right after. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
That was a big bite.
Big bite.
I'm trying to get some extra chicken in my bite. Yeah.
All right, here we go. So, guys, you familiar with the... Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez, dude.
All right. You guys familiar with the former offensive lineman, Goster Cherilus?
No.
Well,
I'm not.
He was accused of disorderly behavior on board a Delta Airlines flight from Boston to Dublin on Sunday.
I'm your huckleberry.
Cherilus was consuming alcohol. Hold on, let me swallow this thing.
That's what... Oh.
Hold on to your butt.
Oh, boy. Okay.
It's getting hot. Is it getting hot, sir?
That's even worse.
How are we feeling? It's getting hot.
Oh, boy. All right, it's getting hot. Cherilus was consuming alcohol and was intoxicated prior to the flight, which was delayed by 3.5 hours. The ex-NFL player initially fussed over the seating arrangement. Oh, God. And about an hour into the flight, got up, walked around to a seat where an elderly lady was sitting and began urinating on her.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
Fully exposing his genitals, court documents said, adding he continued the act for 20 seconds, emptying his empty bladder.
Jesus.
Oh, no. Is he okay?
When he went back to the
Okay.
seat, he woke up an elderly man and argued with him over the seating arrangement before hitting him with his right hand. Shirless
taking
refused to
some
get
of
off
this
the
off.
plane. I'm powering through, Tom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Tom's scraping sauce off the window.
So then Shirless, you know what his explanation was?
What?
The flight was, this is his quote, the flight was unexpectedly delayed for approximately 4 hours. In preparation for the expected overnight flight, I took a sleeping medication that I don't normally use.
Yeah.
Which resulted in behavior that does not represent my character. Do you give the guy a pass for taking an Ambien and then urinating all over an elderly woman?
No, absolutely not.
All right.
No.
Oh, I'm going to eat the spread now.
Yeah, you urinate on somebody. I'm
All right,
sorry.
You
That's
took
it.
some. I want to see what you took off, Tom.
I still got like a pretty decent little.
You got less than me? Is that right?
I do definitely have less than you.
Oh, man.
If I'm you,
If you're me, you taking some of this off?
I would take a little bit off.
Dude, Derek
Yeah.
is the hot sauce guy, he
I
claimed.
would take a little bit.
I'll just take a little bit off. I think I'm still good. Are we just going to go together, me and you, at the same time?
Well, we got to read the stories too. But yeah, let's go ahead and eat at the same time.
All right.
Then we'll do our stories.
All
I don't
right,
know if I should start on the hot sauce side or the
I'm just,
not.
I'm just biting into the hot sauce, like now.
All right, I'm going with you guys too, okay? Let's
Okay,
just
we're
get
all
it
going
over.
together.
3, 2,
Okay,
1.
let's just do it.
Okay, now, Tim, which one did you do?
Oh, this is such a bad idea.
Tim, did you do the hottest one?
Oh, I did the medium.
Oh, Tim.
Oh, I hate myself already. Don't worry.
All right, Copes, Tom, how we feeling?
I'm okay right now.
Okay, right now.
It's hot.
Well, you guys haven't swallowed yet.
I did.
All right, here we go.
More tingly than
All right,
hot.
Copes, you got a story? Let's go here.
Yeah. This one comes to you. Oh, boy.
Oh, God.
This one's crazy. A Thai man, a man from Thailand was sitting on a toilet, said he felt something bite him right in his junk. As it turns out, it was a 12-foot python that had come up through the hole of the toilet. He said he felt something hit him in his nads, and then he stood up and he was bleeding everywhere. 12-foot python is coming out. Felt a sharp pain after he took a seat on Tuesday, so he reached out and grabbed the snake by the neck to pull it and rip it off of his privates.
We gotta bleed it!
Tim's got audio. I don't really have much else for this story. The photos were crazy, but the heat's really hot. Yeah. I got nothing else.
Mine's starting to build a little bit, but
Yeah,
mine's not bad right now.
Mine's building.
I was able to hide the heat in the chicken.
So did I, but then
Somehow.
now it's released and it's like in my mouth.
boy.
Now it's starting to come back.
Oh, boy.
Now it's starting to come back, but not.
Here to
I'm
snake
not-
your drain.
Yeah, I'm not dying yet. Okay, this is a story about sex in space.
Oh,
And is sex in space possible? It is, but they say if you go up space, maybe go SpaceX, you get the space station, you hang out, you're like, hey,
Sexy.
Oh my gosh.
what are you doing tonight? It may sound cool, like having sex in space. And look, don't get me wrong, great story, right? How many people have had sex in space? But they say it may not be as sexy or as easy as you think. Here are some of the problems. We all know when you go to space, you throw something, and all of a sudden it's gone. It just vanishes out into space.
There's no gravity in space.
You jump a little bit,
Yeah.
boom, you just boom, you're gone. So, if you're going at it with somebody, and
Watch your eyes, Copes. Watch your eyes.
Let's
I
say,
didn't touch it with the left hand.
let's say you're going at it with somebody,
Oh my God.
and because you're in space, you smack them in the ass, like one of those. That could send them halfway across the universe.
Yeah, you get the ripple.
Smack someone in the ass, it's like boom, they're gone. They're
ripples.
gone. There's also another problem that you're probably not thinking about either. Sweat. I'm just going to read this because it's part of the story, and Tim decided to give me this story. Sweat, vaginal wetness, and semen could be floating around
It's
the
a problem.
cabin
Yeah, I
too.
was thinking the same thing.
So that's a problem.
You got to watch out for that.
There's stuff everywhere. So you got those two issues. You got to be careful. They said
Put it in.
they said if you get a jungle gym up there, you can position yourself, hold yourself in there, kind of wedge yourself in there and get it. then at that point, you'll probably be good to go. Other than that, it's going to sound a lot better than it actually is.
Tom, you're handling this pretty well.
I'm actually, I might have to have another one.
I don't think Tom got enough.
I think I got, I mean, I can feel it. It's really hot. It's really hot, but I'm not, I'm not dying.
You can handle it, okay.
I'm not dying right now.
Copes, you all right?
I'm hurting, yeah.
Yeah, I can see you're sweating. Like
my eyes are watering, my nose is running.
Yeah, that got you.
Oof.
That definitely got you.
Get some milk.
I'm not happy.
You're not happy?
Not at all.
All right, Michael Connell's going to do it in the back here with us.
I'm not unhappy. I'm just uncomfortable.
Nice.
All right, Michael's chewing it.
This is brutal.
He's slowly realizing this was a terrible mistake.
Rockin' to Air says on the YouTube chat, no glove love for Tim Webb. Tim was wearing gloves.
I didn't want the sauce to get on the board. Also, I wear contacts, and anybody who's had that experience.
Tim, stop being it. Stop it.
Also, I suck at this.
Well, also, let's keep in mind, Tim took the medium sauce, and all of us took the hot sauce, the hottest one.
It's whack, Tim.
All right, I'll do a little hot sauce.
I'd say that's weak. I'd say that's weak sauce.
Do a little hot sauce.
Oof.
Copes, you got one? We got one more you can read?
I was like, you can ask me to eat another wing?
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it. We had one that a guy sent into us yesterday. I don't even remember what the story was.
I'll give you one. I got you. I'll pick you up. I'll pick you up. And this is a subreddit reader, which originally posted. They're kind of tired of the boss, aren't we all? But this boss has a weird habit. Not only does he pass gas, he does the lift off. You know, the one cheek lift off.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Where you lift off and
you let it out when you press it down like that. Yeah,
You
should have something leather. You can get some explosion.
Exactly.
Right.
But depending if you have people around you, coworkers around you, probably not the greatest thing to do. But what he says before he actually does the lift off, I guess is part of the problem. He says, "Toot toot," and then lift,
and then lets it fly.
And then lifts off. And lets it go. Like, toot. I mean, come on. If you're going to do that, I'm not going to say what you should say, but the dumb said toot toot doesn't work. Now, who are you? Henry the Tank Engine or Thomas the Tank Engine? Toot toot. I know there's a Henry in there somewhere, but it's Thomas the Tank Engine. I think Henry is in there. I had the whole damn thing. It cost me like $700 to get the whole Thomas the Tank set for Weston when he was younger. Look at you guys. You guys are Tim's now really scuffling.
All right, if we had to rank,
scuffling now.
If we had to rank who did best, Tom wins this challenge.
Hands down.
I don't know how much Derek had on. I know Tom had less than I did.
Quite a bit.
I'm happy to take fourth place in this. Tim's not feeling good, but Tim also had the medium sauce and was like...
No, he went in for seconds.
I don't know if he qualified.
No, I went in for the super hot one, and I hate myself for it.
Yeah, he went in for the super hot one.
I'm cooling down, but it still hurts.
Yeah, you were sweating pretty good there.
I was sweating good. Yeah, my nose was running.
Oh, this sucks so much.
It was like Blair Witch Project. Yeah.
Like I felt like I put enough on. I felt like I put it.
I'll go in again.
It was a decent drop.
Derek's going back in for number 2.
You're going Dos Equis?
He hasn't proven anything to anybody.
Wow.
You know what's coming.
I'm just that glad I escaped. Now, see the difference between this one and the one I did 14 years ago was that one you couldn't apply. It was already applied.
It was already on. It was doused.
And it was everywhere. It was every tooth, all over your tongue, is swimming around your mouth. You just couldn't get rid of it. Like this one, I thought I was very strategic in biting they
tackle very well.
The drop of hot sauce and then quickly biting all the other chicken around it. Kind of like I don't know, it's like a ball of chicken around a little bit of dab of hot sauce. And I tried to get that thing down my throat as quickly as possible.
That's what she said.
Exactly. So worked out okay for me.
Yeah,
the real battle is tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's still lingering. I mean, it's still there. It
was a hiccup. That was good. I'm surprised I haven't hiccuped yet. I'll say this, too. I've only gone a couple of sips of beer. I've gone no real suppressant. outside of the beer. I want to feel some
milk.
No,
Nice.
I'm still closed on the milk. I haven't touched the bread.
Yeah, I haven't even opened my milk.
Derek went straight to bread. Tim was like drinking the milk with his hot sauce.
No.
Tim's eating spoonfuls of mayonnaise.
I mean,
there.
whoever got the milk, thanks. I'm taking this home. I'm going to eat it for cereal later tonight.
I'm going to make some chocolate in it.
Absolutely.
Some chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Tolbert and Cobes, that
My
sucks.
milk.
That sucks. Mouth hurts.
Oh, by the way, guys, I saw you signed while we were doing that.
Stop it.
That would be funny.
That's Tolbert and Cobes. That's the, how's Michael doing? Michael's blowing his nose. I looked up and he was blowing his nose. Tolbert and Cobes, that's your spicy soup. Who's on Crosstalk with us? Who we got next?
John Dickinson.
JD?
John Dickinson is next on the Sports Leader.